Yo, I'm so damn tired of people talking about John Cena got cooked. Bro, that shit be weird, bro. People be saying all this corny cliche stuff just to get a pop, and then people want to say, "Oh, he got buried, he got cooked." Like, bro, you just saying what they been saying. It's like it's nothing new. Anyways, I had watched WrestleMania. I thought the actual show was starting. Turns out it was the kickoff show that was starting. So like, I'm not watching this. I'm gonna be back. I ain't gonna lie. I legit had 80 people in there. I was like, I hate that I did this to y'all guys, but we out of here. Anyways, we got enough time to do some videos.
WrestleMania here, back with another video. Join us now as we look at the go-home edition of SmackDown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including the real... Now, first story looks at the real reason that WWE are pushing Jey Uso. Our top story today takes a look at Triple H's latest interview, as he's gone into detail on the real reason why he's opted to push Jey Uso at the top of the card. Triple H was interviewed for the official WWE YouTube channel, and in the interview, the game outright stated that main event Jey isn't the best worker in the world, yet he's over with the audience, and that is what matters. Jey has great athletic ability, and the things that he does in the ring, he does well. Is he the most technical guy here? No. Is he the greatest performer on the face of the earth in ring? No. But he has charisma and a likability that he lets people in, and they want to see him succeed. When you walk into a building with 10,000, 30,000 or 60,000 and he walks out and that whole place is doing his entrance with him and is hanging on everything he does and are hanging on to his words and his moments, that's what it takes to be a top guy. It's about box office. Jey is proving what he said he was, and that's main event Jey Uso. Jey is now set for the biggest match of his career, and he will take on Gunther on night 1 of WrestleMania Saturday. Do you guys think that he will do it and become World Heavyweight Champion? Next up, John Cena says he still loves Vince McMahon. It's well documented that John Cena and Vince McMahon have a close personal relationship, and now Cena has stated that he wants people to know that he loves McMahon. While speaking to New York Times, this is what Cena had to say. "I don't care who hears it. I love Vince. I'm not downplaying anything that needs to be decided or allegations of any kind, but when I love somebody, I love them wholeheartedly. I know people are going to be angry about that, but they can't put their value on my relationship with somebody I love." Naturally, fans are calling out Cena for his comments, and it appears that WWE's disastrous week from a PR perspective is continuing. The WrestleMania 41 set looks absolutely incredible. Now, after more than a week of building at the Allegiant Stadium, the WrestleMania 41 set has finally been revealed, as during the live Pat McAfee show, the grand stage was revealed by Pat himself, and it looks absolutely insane. The set has a long electronic walkway, similar to the one used at WrestleMania 33, when Randy Orton came down to the ring in what could only be described as a huge sperm following him. But the showcase is obviously the stage, which looks huge. Since this year's WrestleMania is casino themed, they went all out this year by building what looks to be the famous Plaza Hotel and Casino located on the Las Vegas Strip. WWE nailed this one with the lights, the energy, the vibe. It just looks incredible. It also seems like the blueprint that was leaked online was 100% legit. Is this the best WrestleMania stage ever though? I would still say no. Whilst it looks phenomenal, it still can't beat WrestleMania 33's Universal theme set that even included a 1-to-1 scale freaking roller coaster. A WrestleMania 39 set also comes close, but what do you guys think? Is this the best set WWE has ever done for WrestleMania? Next up, The Shield to reunite in WWE. As Seth Rollins is a bona fide future WWE Hall of Famer. During his media duties as part of WrestleMania week, Rollins was asked who should induct him into the Hall of Fame. During Fanatics Live, Rollins stated that he would like his Shield brothers Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose to do the honor. Are we sure I'm going to get into the Hall of Fame? My wife does come to mind. We have a professional connection, but our connection is very personal as well, so I don't know if we want to go there. Honestly, the first 2 names that come to mind, unfortunately, one of them I have to beat their ass at WrestleMania, that would be Roman Reigns. The other one doesn't work for this company anymore, and that's Jon Moxley. Those are the guys I'm most tied to in our industry. I don't know the answer. Hopefully that is a long way down the road, and we'll figure it out when we get there. It's nice to have multiple candidates in case one falls through. Seeing the Shield reunite for Rollins' Hall of Fame induction would be truly incredible. The Shield themselves as a trio are no doubt a Hall of Fame stable, and it's likely that WWE will one day look to induct the group as a collective unit, but that's if Ambrose, aka Jon Moxley, even agrees to it. Next up, a huge WWE return confirmed. WWE have now confirmed that former US champion Rusev is returning to the company, and he won't be going by the name Miro, he will be going by the name Rusev. The news was confirmed by Biggie during a Fanatics Live, and this is what he had to say. Someone that's just been announced to return, you didn't see that? I reached out to him and he confirmed that the news is indeed true. I don't know when he'll be back, but there is Rusev, a blast from the past. And actually this is very topical because he had just announced that he is returning to the squared circle here in World Wrestling Entertainment. Next up, Lana signs with WWE. Now whilst we have confirmation that Rusev has signed with WWE, there's now news on Lana's position, as a report from PW Insider states that Lana is under a WWE Legends deal. A PW Insider also confirmed that the couple are in Las Vegas, with speculation he could even return as early as WrestleMania, possibly even being Randy Orton's opponent. Next up, bad news for Rey Mysterio. Now it could be bad news for Rey Mysterio, as it seems that after the 6-man tag match, Rey Mysterio landed wrong and a video surfaced of him being carried out by officials as it was clear he couldn't put any weight on his ankle. Now we're wishing all the best for Rey Mysterio and hopefully he's okay for his match at WrestleMania tomorrow night. Next up, WrestleMania 41 could see a huge return. And Chelsea Green being left off the WrestleMania card has led to a lot of criticism directed towards WWE. With Green being the first ever women's US champion, fans expected her and the title to be showcased at WrestleMania 41, but evidently that isn't on the horizon. According to a new report from Fightful Select, there were numerous pitches thrown out for Green at WrestleMania 41. The pitches include an open challenge and even wrestling names such as Nikki Bella or Alexa Bliss. The report adds that both of these were ultimately rejected. Next up, a WWE star defends Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has been the talk of the wrestling world over the past 48 hours. Now an old report has surfaced from Survivor Series back in 2020. In 2020, it was widely reported that Reigns insisted that Nia Jax and Lana scrap their planned table spot as he wanted to deliver a table spot in his match with Drew McIntyre. Now upon these reports resurfacing, Jax took to X to confirm that they are completely false and this never even happened. Next up, Donald Trump honored with the Ulafala. Roman Reigns recently commented on his support for US President Donald Trump, and on the same day, President Trump was presented with the Ulafala in the Oval Office. Assistant to the President and White House Director of Communications Stephen Chung posted a video on social media. With Trump being honored with the Ulafala, things could lead to a triple threat at WrestleMania 42 between Reigns, The Rock, and Trump for tribal supremacy. Next up, The Rock will be at WrestleMania. And we're just a day away from WWE opening night 1 of WrestleMania, and we still have no official confirmation on whether The Rock will appear in John Cena's corner. However, it seems that The Rock will be involved in some way. As WrestleVotes reported, a source close to WrestleVotes indicates that The Rock likely will be involved in some fashion this weekend in Las Vegas. Nothing else has been revealed, while many on the inside aren't clued in either way. We did reach out to a source who's familiar with plans who simply said they could not speak on the situation, so we're hearing that it's likely you see The Rock, however nobody has been able to confirm that to us. Now again, The Rock has to be involved in WrestleMania in some capacity. Otherwise, what was the point with him being involved in John Cena's heel turn? If The Rock wasn't going to be involved at all, he didn't even need to be there. Next up, Cody Rhodes wants to give Travis Scott a receipt. And despite Travis Scott being involved in the Elimination Chamber beatdown of Cody Rhodes, he hasn't been mentioned in any capacity on television. However, it looks like Scott will be at WrestleMania 41, and according to new reports, Rhodes has stated during an appearance on The First Take that Scott has a receipt coming to him. And Travis Scott, for as talented as he is, and he's an incredibly talented guy, I even brought his kicks. I got a pair for Liberty as well. Travis Scott, kinda sucks. He kinda sucks. Triple H announced he's coming to WrestleMania. I'll be looking for what we call in the wrestling business a little bit of a receipt, payback. It was reported that Scott was incredibly stiff with Rhodes at the event, and it was later reported that this was a mandate issued by The Rock himself. Nevertheless, Scott taking a crossroads would be a surefire way to create a memorable WrestleMania moment. Next up, a WWE star addresses his WrestleMania snub. WWE's call to leave the WWE tag titles off Mania has led to a lot of backlash online. WWE have put an extensive effort into making the tag titles on SmackDown actually mean something, and now to leave them off the biggest show of the year seems counterproductive. One half of the reigning tag team champions, Montez Ford, has addressed the criticism, and Ford said that the fans should still be happy, and he noted that he and Angelo Dawkins are going to be at WrestleMania 41 to support other talent. I think that fans should still be happy. This gives a chance for other WWE superstars who have never been on Mania to showcase themselves. I tell them like, hey man, there's other WWE superstars that it's their first time doing this or anything. We're kicking this weekend off on Friday on SmackDown with our WWE Tag Team Championships on the line in Titletown. Congrats to everyone that's involved in Mania this weekend, we're definitely going to be there to support. The tag titles for the Raw brand, as well as the women's tag titles, are both set for featured matches at WrestleMania this weekend. WWE could have definitely looked to have had the Street Profits defend their titles on the show as well. And finally, Triple H's bizarre waxwork goes viral. Our final story today takes a look at a bizarre waxwork of Triple H that has gone viral. To promote Triple H's induction into the Hall of Fame, WWE have had a special waxwork produced of the legendary performer. Unfortunately, the waxwork is kinda terrifying, and Triple H's live reaction to the big reveal is hilarious. But there you have it, folks. Our look at the go-home edition of SmackDown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.